Alright. What's up, guys? Leprechaun79 here. And we're just going to kind of give you guys our opinion on this, the fun factor of them, because I'm not going to review them because I don't know crawlers enough to even review them, and I don't want to review something and tell you guys about something. Scalers, yeah. I don't want to review something. See, I can't even get the name right.
Oh, I got it right.
I don't even want to review something that I don't know anything about, and I can't give you guys an honest review about because I really know nothing about scalers as of yet. But I can tell you that after our experience with them and driving them the other day, they are fun as hell. It is a totally different aspect to RC, and it's cool because, I mean, they actually look like little cars out there on the trails and stuff, and it's really cool, and I think it's going to make for some great videos. And yeah, they're not fast, but...
Mine's kind of fast.
Yeah, yours is kind of fast, but...
We raced them.
Yeah, the SCX10 is much slower than the Axial Wraith. And it doesn't go over as much terrain as well. It does flip easier than the Axial Wraith. Believe it or not, you'd think the Axial Wraith would flip easier because it's so tall, but it doesn't flip that much. And the tires on the Wraith are much better too. They have more of a, I don't know if you guys off-road at all, like with real cars, but I have in the past. And I used to have mud train tires on my cars, and you'd want mud train tires that had a good self-cleaning tread that would throw off the mud when it got caked on there. And the Axial Wraith acts like that. The ripsaw tires on there do. And the tires on the SCX10 just kind of clog up the sand and stuff, so definitely going to get new tires on that. But so what do you think, babe, overall?
I loved them. It was fun to finally have my own car, and, you know, it's odd, but driving it and watching how it moved and stuff, it just mimicked me. It just seemed so much like
That's
me.
because she moves like this.
No, I don't.
Well, that's how they're right.
No, just like, you know, where I would go on the trails and stuff, I don't know, it was just really fun that wherever I wanted to go, it could go, except for when I wanted to go up the hill like this, it just tumbled backwards and stuff.
But it was really muddy.
It was really muddy and it couldn't grip or anything, but
yeah.
we took them out probably the coldest day of the weekend, and it was already freezing. We didn't bring gloves. We totally didn't like realize how cold it was out there. And all of a sudden it starts snowing, and we're just still out driving, and it was cool that it didn't matter what the weather was doing. We were just so engulfed in how much fun we were having, and we just parked on the side of the road and just kind of just drove them wherever it was, because I live out in the country, so you really can just pull over, pick a spot, and start driving. With scalers you can do that.
And regular cars you can't. That's why I think scalers are more fun, just because you can take them anywhere. They go, actually you would think, you know, the other cars go more places, but these actually go more places because there's more terrain suited for them. You don't need as much room to run them or anything like that, and you can just have fun on little things. Like we found a dried up, well, it wasn't really a creek, but it was a ditch on the side of the road, and water had been flowing down there from the snow and everything.
So it kind of mimicked the roughness of a dry creek.
Yeah, so and it was so much fun just driving those on that smaller area, and they're so much fun. And I don't know, is there any negatives about the cars at all?
I noticed yours kept flipping over. It
does flip over more, but that's just because, you know, I gotta see what kind of, you know, terrain it can handle and stuff. I guess I just gotta get used to the car. But
was there anything you can do, like with the tires or something?
I guess I could get bigger tires, but that'd be kind of beating the purpose of a scaler, because then it wouldn't really look like a scaler, because it's not really true to scale. I mean, I could put some tires like maybe the ripsaws on there or something, but it's gonna be sitting that high. I don't know. It might be kind of cool. I might give it a shot. I'll mess around with tires on this one. Something nice about the scalers is everything's pretty cheap for them. I mean, even a brushless system, because I'm gonna put the brushless system in my Axial Wraith, probably, and
I don't want it in mine. I don't need it in mine.
Eventually you'll want it.
Well, we waterproofed my ESC, and so we'll see how well. Hey, you technically waterproofed it, but then I waterproofed yours, so.
Yeah. So we'll see.
We'll see.
We did it with plastic dip. If you guys want to know, just go watch one of DJ Menek's videos. Just search how to waterproof an ESC, and he'll tell you exactly how to do it. And there's no point in me doing it because
it's a good thing we didn't show you, because there was so much cursing and a lot of anger.
I need light. You're gonna have to stop. Do not record this shit. Do not record this shit.
Why?
Because I asked you not to.
Because you're mad?
Please don't do it.
Okay.
You're not gonna do that. Don't.
Okay.
The Axial Wraith is a bitch to take apart. Well, it's not really a bitch, but the way you have to get to things is just a pain in the butt sometimes, and I get really frustrated working on RC cars. But that's why I like the SCX10. If you guys don't like working on RC cars a lot and you want a lot of room to work, definitely get the SCX10, because it is a pleasure to work on. It took me, what, 5 minutes to take all the stuff out, if even that.
Yeah, I was very surprised. There was no cursing involved, and I didn't even know you were doing it because you weren't angry. You know, with mine, you knew he was doing it. He was so mad.
I was very mad. And that's why I'm buying a brushless on mine, because I don't want to have to do it again. So I'm going to buy a brushless, the M.U.G.E.N system. It's actually already set up for the Wraith. You don't have to change the gearing or anything like that. It just drops right in, stock, everything. And she'll get one eventually, and I know she'll want more speed eventually and more power. It's not...
Oh, I wasn't listening to you. What were you talking about?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I was caught up in thinking about something I don't know, and I wasn't focusing on it.
The Axial Wraith brushless system. It gives you more torque.
Oh,
you don't have to go fast with it. It'll give you more low-end torque, so that'll be better for going to pills and everything like that. But then when you want the speed, I don't know, it's a censored system, so it acts a lot different. So it's like different than the brushless systems in the big cars and stuff.
I'm just getting used to, you know, steering, I guess.
Yeah.
Lack of better words, and just getting used to driving left, right, reverse, all that stuff. And
you did really good though.
I did really well. I was very actually surprised with myself. I'm doing better with this because it doesn't move as fast as like the other ones. As soon as you pull, you know, the throttle, the whole car is just jumping off the ground. So I'm doing better with this. I'm handling it. I think once I get really natural with this, I'll be able to handle other cars better and stuff. I mean, somebody had a great idea out there. I don't remember who it was that mentioned it when I said that I have a hard time with, you know, cars going that way. I know how to steer and which way to go, but when a car's coming at me, it just gets so complicated. And the guy said that I should imagine like I was inside of the car. So when I'm driving, just pretend like I'm sitting in the car, and whether it's driving, you know, towards me or away from me, that's how I know which way to go. And that's actually really smart. I thought about that when I was out there, and it really helped me with reversing and stuff. So anybody else out there, probably not, but anybody else out there that has a hard time steering, anybody new to it or something, you know, it's a really good piece of advice. So, I mean, that's one thing that we love about the YouTube channel is, you know, we may say something and we forget we even said it, and you guys watch the videos and you come up with really great ideas, you know, really, really smart ideas.
I do love my subscribers.
Mm-hmm.
I'd say like 98% of you are good, and then like there's 2% that are just assholes. Like,
well, you're always gonna have haters.
They make derogatory comments about you and stuff, but you know, that's men are men. We have penises, so we think with penises. But most of you guys are nice and polite about that kind of stuff out there, and you're not dickheads, and I do appreciate that. The negative comments are they're just distasteful and immature opinion. But you know, I'm a big enough man to where that
we just ignore
it doesn't bother me that much, and because she goes to bed with me every night. And not people that make distasteful comments.
You had to put in a sex joke.
That wasn't a sex joke.
Well, it's not really a joke. It's just flat out about sex.
It's not about sex. I said you go to bed with me. That can mean sleep. It doesn't have to mean we're doing the dance.
Yes. I don't want to talk about this in front of people.
But anyway, yeah, these are amazing cars. They're so much fun to drive. I wish there was more scalers out there, because I would definitely buy some, and you're not going to break parts as much or anything like that. And like I said, upgrades, they don't seem to be as expensive at all. And I also bought a Wraith, so I don't know if you guys watched my unboxing of this, but I was flashing back and forth between a Wraith and this in the box, and I was like, hey, is that a Wraith? Or is that an SCX10? Whatever. But anyway, it was a dual unboxing, so if you want to go back and watch the Axial Wraith or the Axial SCX10 unboxing video, then I also bought a Wraith. So yeah. The batteries are a little bit of a pain in the butt to get in that thing.
Yeah, they're not very easy.
But you just leave it strapped in and then plug your charger into it and just leave the battery in the truck. We're running lipos on them. Both the ESCs are lipo ready, and so that's a plus. They come lipo. You have to switch between NIMH and lipo. You do have to buy the Castle Link system, because these are Castle ESCs. They're labeled Axial, but they're Castle ESCs, and you have to program with the Castle Link to put them back in NIMH mode, because right now they're in lipo mode. They come lipo mode from the factory, which is good, because most people that are really into RC will run lipos because they're just better. And you can run on lipos in these cars for frickin' ever. I mean, you know, you guys know how much longer they last than NIMH. So
we always sit so far apart.
I don't know.
I don't know why.
And they have
Hi.
Stink.
No, I don't.
Anyway.
No, you don't get to sit next to me.
They have,
you're rude.
They have
You're rude.
They have I forgot what I was gonna say.
Yeah, because you became rude.
Son of a bitch. But yeah, they're great cars. I totally don't know where I was going, but they're definitely fun. They both have LEDs on them, so yeah, I guess you could run them at night, but you really can't see much with the LEDs. I mean, you can see which way your car's going, but that's about it. So
I have a beer bottle in mine.
Yeah, she does have a beer bottle.
Nobody can see it, but it's right here next to Bender.
I know this video is going to be long, and I don't know if the person that's going to be watching this is going to make it through it, but I want to say thanks to Bill for putting me on RC News TV. That was pretty cool. And congrats to Swedish RC, which is one of my good friends on YouTube. Congrats to him for making it on...
If you guys haven't checked out his videos, he has such a great way of putting together a beautiful, beautiful...
He does, with the music
running
and,
videos.
Yeah, with the music
really
and the
good.
setting. He lives in Sweden, the music, the setting, I mean, it's just... It goes so well, and he does it all with a not very expensive camera, and it looks like an expensive camera by the way he edits and stuff. He does a really good job, and make sure you go check his channel out. It's Swedish RC. He's a really cool guy. But he was mentioned on RC News on episode 36, same with me, and it's a big honor for me to be on RC News TV. That was one of my goals when I started making YouTube videos, was to be on Bill's show. So it was cool to be on there with Swedish RC because I admire his videos a lot, and I think that he does a really good job. So definitely go check out his channel. Yeah. And I think that's about it for these.
Yeah, we love them.
They're great. Like I said, I can't review them.
We can compare them, I guess. You know, we can do a comparing video. Mine's gonna kick his ass, but.
What does that do?
Well, I ended up. Well, I don't know.
Yeah, it's why are you doing
I
that?
don't know. You don't know.
That's about how the comparison is off trail. I mean, if you want something that does literally everything, I mean, well, it's not great at off-roading, but it's good at the slower off-road scaling type stuff. This thing is amazing. I personally love the SCX10, and I'd buy it again. And I would not have the Wraith over the SCX10 or the SCX10 over the Wraith. I would want them both because I like them both. But if you want one, I'd probably say get the Wraith. But
they're both the same price. If you can only get one.
Yeah, I'd say get the Wraith if you can only get one because it does a little bit more. And well, unless you don't want something that's hard to work on, get the SCX10. So I mean, it's not hard to work on. It's just time consuming. It's not hard. There's nothing difficult about it. It's just time consuming.
Yeah.
And I don't like that because I'm limited on time as it is anyway.
Yeah.
So.
You're impatient.
Yes, I am. But with that, guys, I think that's about it. Thanks for subscribing. I'm almost at 2,000 subscribers. And
we're one away from 2,000.
We're one away from 2,000 last time we checked, yeah.
We checked like however many minutes ago this video took, so hopefully by the end of this video, we've got one more.
Yep.
It always seems like that last 5 takes forever to get to.
I'm going to smoke my electric cigarette now.
Oh yeah, because everybody always comments on his electric cigarette. It's
It's
not
an
real
electric
smoke.
cigarette. It's not real. I don't smoke
It's vapor.
anymore. So.
He blows in my face all the time,
I do.
and
And it's not harmful.
it's just vapor.
But yeah, guys. Okay, so there's the SCX10 and the Axial Wraith. They're fun. I can't give a review, but we'll have running videos of them. We'll compare the two on a running video and stuff. Go on different terrain and all that. Good stuff. So that's about it. I got another car on the way. I'm not gonna tell you guys what it is, but it's definitely a bashing car. And I built, well, actually my dad built a 4-foot ramp. It's about 4 feet high, huh? It's really nice and it just goes straight up. So the jumps are gonna be insane on that. So look for some pretty cool jumps. Maybe I'll do that for my 1,000 or 2,000 subscribers.
We'll do a cool one.
And we're almost at 100 videos now, so. Alright guys, so there it is. There's a bunch of rambling and needless nonsense that wasn't about the cars, but a lot of stuff that I felt pertinent about the cars. And with that, I'm going to say Leprechaun79 saying peace. That was a bad idea.